Name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Juan Manuel Marquez, 170 centimeters tall with an identical 170 centimeters reach. And squaring off against him, Marco Antonio Barrera, 168 centimeters tall. Juan Manuel Marquez, fighting out of Mexico City, a world champion in 4 different weight classes. The baby-face assassin. It doesn't matter the weight class. Bantamweight, super bantam, featherweight, super featherweight, or lightweight. He's held world titles in 3 different weight classes.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Mexico City, here is the sensational 3-division champion of the world, the baby-faced assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook was off target. Block that jab. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Blocks the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Punch, counter punch. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About Marquez in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges...
And there's the bell for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
To that rib cage, and those body shots will start showing their worth in the later rounds. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter shot lands. They block the uppercut. This fighters completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
They block the hook. Well done with that counter shot. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. There's a counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. That bell could not have... On to the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. Good idea with that counter, but defended well. The straight right just misses. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And that hook misses. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. The jab doesn't quite connect. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, he... Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. Still swinging with nothing left. And he scores with the counters. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. There can't be many fighters that throw a hook quite like him. A wild swing and miss there. Needs to stay composed. He blocks that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Mark. And there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The straight right just misses. And he misses with that jab. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight...
Oh my God, Johnny! And Barrera is rocked! Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Right, let's go. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. Go back.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He blocks the right hook. Swing and a miss with that left hook. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Well done with that counter shot. Jab not finding its target. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez. Here comes round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This is with the right uppercut. Do you believe what we are seeing? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just missed with that jab. That jab doesn't score. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez. There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blatant... Whoa, wait a minute! Why weren't they covering up? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. His stamina is off the charts. Good defense there to stop that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. A pretty lopsided decision there.